Queer dreams. We're gonna call this the church breakup, I guess. Um, so someone made it into my dreams. Somebody that I know that I've been talking to for a long amount of time in San Diego. But I have not been able to see this person in a long time. And the last time I kind of reached out, they kind of didn't really seem that interested in saying anything at all. So I don't know if they really want to talk anymore or if they're just kind of like swamped. But I don't really know. But yeah, I had this dream. So I guess there are multiple parts to it, as my dreams seem to have. Some of it, I think I was with my nephew, maybe, or somebody, I don't know who, my nephew and something, I don't know, like we were maybe going to different people's yards, maybe that had bird feeders, or that had, like, water of some kind, like, you know how some people have little, like, ponds, or like those like small little like waterfall type things in their yards, like that they kind of make like decorative kind of things. It had something to do with like yards where there were like either those little like book borrowing stands in the yards, or there were I don't know, it was like either book borrowing or like bird feeders or some kind of decorative thing, or something that had to do with water and koi ponds or something. I don't really know. There were like some reasons why we were going into different like yards and like viewing different types of stuff, just hanging out, maybe taking a walk or something. So we were kind of looking at some stuff like that, and then we end up going to I don't know, like a church or something. I'm at a church, or some kind of place, and I'm with some people, who are completely, I don't know, we're like in the back of this, I don't know if it was like a service or what it was, but we're in the back of some kind of place where there's something going on way up in the front. It wasn't like a super serious thing. Maybe it was like a casual meeting or some kind of thing like that. And we're there, and I'm there with like some Latinas that I know from like various places, but in this dream they kind of like know each other. And we're all kind of like chit-chatting in the back, and you know, oh man, I can't remember what I said, but like we're chit-chatting in the back, and you know, there's something going on way up in the front. Like we're so far in the back that we're almost like at the lobby. Like we're almost like not even at, like there was almost like a divided section before you even get to the part where you're supposed to be. We were like in overflow, but it's not like it was crowded. We were just back there because we wanted to like talk and catch up a little bit. And it looked like we were in pews. Like we were in pews. That's why I'm like, maybe it was a church. I don't know where we were. But we were somewhere kind of public, and we were kind of like in the back seat, or the second to back seat. I don't know. And because we could see the people coming in from the back, going more towards the front as they were all walking in. So we're in the back talking, and they're talking about something that I don't remember what, but they're kind of like trashing somebody they know, or some people they know that we maybe know in common. And I was kind of sitting there like, I don't think I want to be a part of this conversation, because it is very one-sided, and I can tell that they're upset, but I was like, it is very one-sided. But because it was so one-sided, I was like, I don't really know what to do with this. Um, but I didn't want to really be a part of their conversation. But I guess somebody had asked me something about some lady I'd been on dates with or something, and um, I was hesitant to comment because I was like, these people are like so gossipy. I probably shouldn't say anything, but I was kind of wanting to talk to somebody about it, so I was like, man. So I was like, let me just trust this person. And I said like one sentence, and it wasn't like a terrible thing, but I was like, oh yeah, like something along the lines of, I don't think she wants to talk to me anymore. I don't know what I said exactly, but it was something vague like that, to where it was like I was talking about it. I did mention something, but it wasn't something that I was like, this is something I shouldn't say, but I still kind of regretted even saying that, because I was like, oh, they're gonna like, but I was like, she's probably not gonna show up to this thing anyways. But I guess it was like a community thing where anybody could come. And then lo and behold, she walks in the door. I kind of wave like hi or whatever, and right away, like I guess like 2 or 3 of those ladies I was sitting next to kind of like approach her, and they're like, oh, like she said that you don't want to talk to her anymore, or like whatever. And so she kind of sits next to me, and then I kind of say hi, and I realize she's just like ignoring me, and then she kind of like noticeably like kind of scoots away, and I could tell she's like pissed at me, and I'm like, oh dang, like I shouldn't have said anything at all. And then like I'm over here trying to like apologize or like say hi or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, I guess this is her being like, this is the end of this whole thing. Like, she does not want to talk to me at all. She's pretty pissed. I probably shouldn't have said anything at all. And I was like, in my dream, I was like, I knew that was kind of a mistake. And I should have gone with my gut intuition to not really say anything, even though it wasn't like a major thing that I had said. Like, I wasn't like talking about any detail. But just because those people were so gossipy, and she walks in a room with people almost like confronting her about something, and she doesn't know these people. And so of course, like, I'm thinking, okay, she's probably mad about that, or she's mad that we haven't like seen each other in a while. And I'm like, I'm wondering if we're gonna ever talk about it, or if she's just gonna blow up and get like pissed off at me. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I was like pretty bummed out. I was like, this sucks, because now we have to sit through this whole entire thing, and I'm hoping I can like talk to her in person while she's like literally right there, but I'm like, we can't have some full-on conversation with all these other people sitting right here, and they're all just kind of lurking around, and we're also in a setting where it's like there's something going on, like it's some kind of an event or a speech or like a presentation, or I don't know what it was. It was something where you're supposed to kind of be paying attention, but then I'm like, well, maybe it's not me, maybe there's something else going on with her. But I'd also never seen her like mad or upset, so I don't really know what's happening. And we hadn't really talked before that either, but I could just tell she's like upset about something. And I'm just like, whatever was going on in this dream that we're supposed to be like focused on, why we were at that venue of some sort, like I don't even know what the purpose was. But yeah, like that's just kind of how the dream ended. Like I don't think I ever like talked to her. And I kind of forgot about the dream. Like, I woke up a couple times in the night and kind of forgot that I'd had any dream until this morning when I woke up, and I was like, oh shoot, like I forgot that I had that weird dream. So yeah, I don't really know what that was all about, but that was kind of the dream that I ended up with. And it was kind of like, guess it wasn't like that distressing. A little bit, but not really. But I do kind of attribute it to having, like, I don't know, I've kind of switched up. So I've started having, like, I haven't had THC in a really long time. So my dreams have been getting kind of more vivid, and I've had a little less CBD lately, because the one I have has ashwagandha in it. I think it's messing up my stomach, so I can't take the 25 milligrams. And so I'm kind of noticing the dreams they're probably going to start getting a little more strange. Because I remember that happened near the fires when I stopped taking, having any THC products. And then my dreams did definitely get pretty weird. So I'm kind of expecting that with this, that my dreams are just going to stay a little strange. And not quite like nightmares, but like dreams that aren't like so fun flowing and like party. They kind of get a little more serious, but super almost like sci-fi strange kind of dreams. Like, but yeah, it's to me it was kind of like weird to have a dream like that. Because I don't really think I have any like particular issues with anybody that I can think of. And I don't know, I'm not really sitting around thinking about this lady all that much, like a little bit. I've been scheduling some dates and stuff. Not with this person though, but kind of more locally. And it's been, I guess, alright. Like, I'm looking forward to them and stuff, but it's like, it's pretty slow. Like, I feel like the days of meeting people and being able to actually meet up within like a couple weeks is now, it seems like it's extended to like a couple months. It's like I meet people online or wherever I meet them, connecting, and then we don't really, like, the conversation doesn't really flow quickly. It's like, okay, if we're talking to each other once every other week or something like that, a little bit, and then it's like it takes really long to get to the point where we're actually like talking to each other. So I don't really know, but there's someone that I think I'm meeting next Sunday in person, if we can swing it. At least there's been a ticketed event that I registered for, and a time and location set. So we're gonna see if it's gonna work. On my end, it should work, but we're gonna see if it's gonna work. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't really know exactly what I'm looking for, but just looking to meet people, see how they are. This person seems pretty solid, at least. Like, they're working a lot, but not so much that they can never make time to do anything. Like, they seem to have a good work-life, family balance, friend balance. They seem to like similar types of stuff, like events, music, and stuff like that. So I'm hoping we'll be able to just like have a good time. I don't foresee it going bad, really, but it should be pretty fun. And yeah, like I'm not too concerned. I'm not really concerned about it. I don't think it's gonna go badly, unless they're like completely different than they seem like they are. But they seem pretty open-minded and understanding about things, not like argumentative. They're very social, but they're not like they're not too like surfacey, but they're not so deep that it's like we're just talking about their depression all day or anything like that. It's not like that. So it's like we kind of know what's up in each other's lives, but it's not um, like I don't feel like overwhelmed hearing from them. I'm not like, oh no, they're messaging me and it's like stressful. Um, they're not really stressing me out or anything. So, I mean, and they're local enough that we can like get to the same location. So, um, that all sounds good to me, and I'm hoping it's going to be a good weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll see if it happens. Even if I think maybe even if they cancel, I might end up going anyways by myself just to check it out. So we'll see. But alright, I was kind of in the middle of stretching for a workout, so I'm gonna get back to that. But that's it for now. Thanks for listening.